Hello my friends, and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing some more live development on Komorebi, the tiling window manager for Windows. I was thinking, what was I thinking? So one of the things that we need to do is we need to update the Komorebi application specific configurations. So none of these application rule identifiers have any kind of matching strategy. They're just going to default to the legacy matching strategy. And I opened up this issue that, you know, we should add matching strategies in here, right? And I was thinking that since a lot of these, where are they? A lot of the EXE ones are basically always going to be equals. I don't want to have to like just go through each one of these and add equals, you know? So one of the things that we have is the format ASC command in Komorebi C. And I was thinking, why don't we update this a little bit so that we can ensure whenever this command is run, one of the things that it will do for us is fill in any low-hanging fruit in terms of matching strategies. So I think, you know, that's what we'll focus on today. I don't quite remember where to look in the code base, you know? So I guess we can start with the command. Format application specific configuration. So this command gets run here. And we run the application configuration generators format method. So here is the format method. So we load what we have, we sort by, and then we output again as YAML. So let's see here. So I think this should be a method on application configuration. And when we have ID with identifier, oof, no. How do I get back to where I was? Yeah, so we run format. We have application configuration. I think on application configuration, let's make a method. Implement for application configuration. Call this fun populate default matches. Matching strategies. I'm not sure. I don't think it's going to return anything. So we'll take a mutable reference to self. And let's see, if self.identifier.matching strategy is none, we don't have a matching strategy. Then why don't we match on self.identifier.bind? And we're not going to do anything yet with title or class. I don't really think it's possible to be... Yeah, I think there's too much ambiguity there. An executable is always an executable, whereas some of the classes and some of the titles might be depending on some specific part of the legacy approach. And I think those will have to go through one by one. So if we have an exe that has no matching strategy, we can do self.identifier.matching strategy equals option from matching strategy equals. Yeah? Yeah, I think so. I think that sounds more than reasonable. Shift our windows around a little bit. So why don't we get Bacon up and running here? Hopefully that is all good. Yes, that is all good. So we can install Komorebi-C. And why don't I head over to Komorebi application specific configuration. Let's pull the latest there. And what I'm gonna do is... what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Man, it's so freaking cold here, and I feel like the cold really impacts my ability to think. It's really hard to think when all I can think of is like my hands are so cold. This room is so cold. The whole house is so cold. But anyway, we have compiled. I can do fumt asc applications.yaml. So why don't we look at the diff? Ooh, that's not good. Git add -p. Okay, let's do this a different way. It didn't do anything. Why not? Oh, because I'm not... oh, what is wrong with me? I made this function, I'm not using it anywhere. There's no usages in all places. So, we'll do the formatting right after we... so we're already doing a sort by, right? So that makes for nicer diffs. So I think before we do that, we want to do cfgen, come on, cfgen. Let's just do a for loop, man. I'm too tired to do anything else. We have an application configuration, and this needs to be a mutable reference because we're going to call this mutable method. And if we have executables that do not have a matching strategy associated with them, we're going to associate one. Alright, come on, come on. We can do this. Not first time. I was going to say we can do this first time, but this is technically the second time because I forgot to call the method. Not very clever of me. But yeah, let's bring this over to the middle. We are almost ready. Almost ready. There we are. So we formatted it. Let's see. Nice. It is adding all of the things. Yep. So good. And now I don't have to do this manually, and it's all type checked. I'm not gonna do... should I do all 90 changes? I guess we should go through just in case there's any... I'm sure there's not, but... man, we have so many entries in here. I think this must be the single most comprehensive directory of applications behaving badly. For sure, it has to be. Applications behaving badly on Windows. Not safe for tiling window manager users. Yeah. It's all looking good. It's all looking good. Alright, and so I'm going to try and load this now. Oh wait, actually I need to... First of all, I need to check in my config where am I pulling it from, and then I need to copy it there. So I am pulling mine from the hidden Komorebi directory. So we'll do application... Whoa, not that. CP Komorebi application specific configuration. And we're going to put that into config Komorebi applications.yaml. Good, good, good. So we'll hit Komorebi C stop. Komorebi C start. Did that actually stop? Yeah, okay. I just didn't see the border go away. I guess it did. Too fast for me to see. Okay. This looks good. No runtime errors when we're trying to read the modified file. I'm pretty happy with this. You know what? I am more than happy with this. What a nice little quality of life improvement. I love, these are my favorite kinds of changes, you know, it's just, makes me feel good. Makes me feel very, very good. To have a little kernel of an idea and you implement it, and it saves you from having to manually add 90 lines to a big old YAML file. So, let's see. You know how I get about consistency in commit messages. So, wish there was a better way to search the commits. So maybe it's config, maybe it's config gen. I'm not sure. Or maybe it's ASC. I saw it right there. Actually, that was docs ASC. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why can't I just commit? Why can't I just commit? Power. Okay, so it's like feature config. I can roll with that. So we got that. We're gonna hit git cz for the commitizn prompt, which is getting slower and slower to load. That was like 5 seconds. Anyway, auto populate matcher for exes. This commit updates the fumped ASC command to automatically populate unset matching strategies for exe matching rules to be equals. Very nice, very nice. Let's hit it. No breaking changes, no issues. Well, the issue is in another repository. I don't think there's much we can do about that. Okay, that looks right. Let's push that. And we come back over. We see that has kicked off the build. I did want to mention there is actually, I think the maximum time that it's kept on GitHub Actions is like a week or 2 weeks, but every time you go to the commit history, if you want to try out a specific commit, right, you can click, they're usually going to be green once they finish, so you can hit a green one, go to Windows Build, go up to the summary, and here in the artifacts you can download the pre-compiled komorebi.exe and komorebic.exe files if you just want to try something out that is not in a current release. So like this, all of the changes underneath this are in version 0.1.19, but you won't have all of these. So if, for example, you wanted to try out this, you could come here, hit the details, and then when it's done, when you go to summary, you're going to get the artifacts down here. So cool little trick. The other commit that we need to make is in Komorebi application specific configuration, because we need to update now this applications.yaml file. So we'll hit git cz again, a little bit faster this time, a little bit faster. I'll be honest, the commit standards are not very coherent in this repository, mainly because I haven't set them out. But how do I usually... Okay, feed apps, so let's do that. Set default matcher for set matchers. Oh my god, how do I word this? Set matching strat to equals for exes. And we can push that. We can push that. Hopefully I didn't break anything. Cydium, if I did, I'm sorry. We can revert. But I think this is good. I think this is good. Damn, look at all this. Look at all these contributors here. Very cool. Is it gonna let me look at all of them? I guess not. Or maybe so, yes. Like Cydium is killing it. J. Bilson, ES183923, Hamster. That's nice. I feel like every now and then people will find like one or two things and they'll add them, and like this is how it gains momentum, gains steam. Yeah. That's great. How many lines is this file? 1300 lines. My friends, you are smashing it. Let's keep this up. Whenever you see an application that just misbehaves and you think, you know what, I don't want the next person who starts using Komorebi to have to figure this out and fix it manually, just open a PR here, run fumptasc, and you know, let's keep this applications.yaml file up to date. So those are all the commits that I wanted to make. Yeah, I think we're in a pretty good space. So why don't we go ahead and say thank you to the sponsors. I have an idea of who the private sponsors are now, so I will avoid showing their deets, but thank you to Michael, thank you to Acelink, Timothy, Leandro, Maxwell, Surefire, Solomon, Alex, Evan, Julian, and Hisayuki. My friends, you are all amazing. Thank you so very much for your support, which is now appreciated even more since I was laid off earlier this week. Gives me more time to work on Komorebi. The downside is that I don't have income or health insurance after the end of the month, but the love is appreciated. If you too would like to sponsor Komorebi, you too can become a sponsor and get these shoutouts at the end of these videos. Head on over to the repository and click on the sponsor button. There's one on the top. There is also one on the right. You'll be taken to this page, and you can do a one-time sponsorship. It's more like a tip, I guess, or you can become a monthly sponsor. And you know, I always say, even if it's just $1 a month, it makes such a huge difference to me. It's appreciated. Like, I never thought anybody would even use this project, and now 40,000 downloads. How many stars are we on? 5.3 thousand stars. I mean, it's just insane. It's very humbling, and I appreciate this lovely community of ours so much. It is one of the things that gives me a lot of hope and a lot of joy in my life. So yeah, if you are among these 5.3 thousand sponsors and you are in a position, 5.3 thousand starring people. If you are one of the 5.3 thousand people who has starred the repo, there we go, and you would like to become a sponsor, do hit that. On the other hand, I know not everybody is able to become a sponsor, so the next best thing, the very next best thing that you can do is hit subscribe on the YouTube channel, where I'm guessing you are watching this video right now. So the reason I say that is because you've probably noticed, I've definitely noticed that on all of these Komorebi tutorial videos, all of these live programming videos, there are more and more ads playing. However, because I do not yet have 10,000 subscribers, there is no cut of that ad revenue to support the project. So if you are watching these videos, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button, help us get to 1,000 subscribers, because it is a very nice, easy, and passive way that you can help to support the project. And of course, make sure to hit like, leave a comment. I always enjoy reading the comments, and if you want to interact even more than that, you can head on over to the Discord channel. We got like 600 people in the Discord channel, man. That's crazy. How did I end up moderating a server with 600 people? I don't know. It just happened, but I'm here. A lot of people come in here to ask for help, and a lot of them end up staying and interacting and chatting, and they're all very cool and kind people, so do stop by. That is that it? That is it. That is it, my friends. I hope that whatever you all do today, you have a great day. Free Palestine, and I will see you all back here next time.